There were multiple heel turns and returns on last night's Raw. Big Survivor Series matches have been announced, and changes have already been made to planned Survivor Series matches. And I got scared by a dog this morning. Yes, that's right, it's time for the news. I got scared by a dog this morning.
What kind of dog was it, first off?
I don't know, the one that's in the office above your building, because I went in to get you, and there was a dog there and it barked at me.
Was it the big greyhound one,
no,
or the little
smaller,
Jack Russell
smaller one?
The smaller one.
Greyhounds are friendlier.
Yeah, they are nice.
Yeah, greyhound wouldn't have done that. Anyway, some wrestling news as well, I suppose, but you know. There were two heel turns on Raw last night. First of all, Doudrop seemingly turned heel. I don't know if it's quite been cemented yet, but it seems to be going that way. She turned heel during the Fatal 5-Way match to become the #1 contender for the Raw Women's Championship. Bianca Belair was about to win, but then Doudrop pulled her out the ring to allow Liv Morgan to roll up Zelina Vega and win the match. Doudrop has taken issue with Belair getting constant title rematches.
Yeah.
Has she got a point?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Bianca Belair has amazing matches as it is as well. It kind of falls into the category of maybe perhaps Drew McIntyre continuously, you know, being in the title picture too.
Yeah.
Bianca Belair is amazing, but at the same time, there's so many other deserving women on the roster that I would like to see face Becky Lynch and now Liv Morgan too. I don't know if that's necessarily a heel move on Doudrop's behalf. I think that's quite good that now it's Liv Morgan. Yeah, a little bit.
Kevin Owens also turned heel in far more concrete fashion. After losing by count out to Seth Rollins, he took his anger out on Big E, hitting him with a pop-up powerbomb on the apron. You know what? Again, I don't think this was Kev's fault.
No, Big E was in the way.
Big E was
when he was trying to get back into the ring.
Big E cost him the match.
He did.
By getting counted out, and Big E was kind of making it look like an accident.
Yeah.
He was stood in the way, and then
he was quite literally just stood there like a brick wall.
Yes.
Like, well, I'm not moving.
It was very weird finish. It was. To the match. I thought it was a bit like, bleh. But
Kevin Owens' heel turn though. Kevin Owens is just the best when he's a heel.
That's true. That's very true. But I like him as a face as well. I find him relatable.
Yeah, he's funny.
You know,
he's funny when he's a face. He's funny and entertaining. But then
he can do both.
He can do both. Yeah, exactly.
Also, I think that we're all forgetting that Big E hit Kevin Owens with the big ending last week. A pro of nothing. Well, not of nothing. There was a little bit of a scuffle. Returns to Raw as well, two of them to be exact. AJ Styles is back after a 2-week absence, which the Wrestling Observer reported as a non-injury medical issue. Yeah. He was back teaming with not only Omos, but Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. Those dirty dogs.
Dirty dogs.
To take on RK Bro and the Street Profits in a big 8-man tag match. Are you happy to see AJ Styles back in action?
Yeah.
I think so as well.
I am, yeah. I mean, I just like him and Omos together. I think they're great together. They've got a really good chemistry. They're funny together as well.
Yes.
It's just always nice to see there's not much on the TV.
I fully agree. Someone else that I was pleased to see back as well was MVP. He accompanied Bobby Lashley for his match, and it's the first time we've seen MVP since he underwent knee surgery in mid-September.
Yeah.
So great to see him back as well. And Bobby Lashley was added to the Raw Men's Elimination match, defeating Dominic Mysterio in a match for the spot on the team, because Adam Pearce wanted all of the Raw squad to be former champions.
Yes.
Now, I don't know why Adam Pearce wants Raw to win. He works for both brands.
He does work for both brands. Maybe there's going to be some. I say maybe there is definitely going to be some sort of scuffle between McIntyre and Lashley there, isn't there? Perhaps.
Oh yeah,
that's the reason that Lashley was inserted into the team there, to make the match a little bit more spicy when it finally happens on Survivor Series.
Potentially. So that's the change we were talking about to the already booked Survivor Series matches. But we do have some new matches announced for the card as well. We've got the kind of standard champion versus champion fare that you might be used to in modern Survivor Series history, Andrew. We've got Big E taking on Roman Reigns, the two big champions of the big brands. Who do you think's going to win?
Roman Reigns. I think
Roman
for that one,
I
think that's a given, really. To be honest,
I think so too. We've also got a spicy affair between the Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch and the SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair. Do you think anything's going to flare up in this match?
Oh, that was good. That was really good. Yes, without a doubt. Will it be a shoot? Who knows?
Maybe it'll be a...
Maybe they'll work it into a...
Maybe they'll make it look a bit shooty.
Yeah, look a bit shooty. But I think, for me personally, this is a little bit more hyped than the Big E versus Roman Reigns one, just because of all the stuff that's happened prior.
Yes, I'd agree.
And it's going to be interesting to see what actually happens. Will Becky finally get a Becky Two Belts moment, do you think?
Well, we obviously know it's non-title, but
yeah,
just a
but
visible...
just to hold them up. Yeah, you know? Ooh, is that too spicy?
It's just too spicy
It's too
for me.
spicy.
Too rich for my blood. There's also a couple of elimination matches, which we already know, but we'll run through them anyway. The Raw women's team consists of Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Carmella, and Zelina Vega. The SmackDown women's team consists of Sasha Banks, Bianca Belair, Shotzi. Is Shotzi lost her last name?
Shotzi doesn't have a last name anymore.
Shotzi, Natalya, and Aaliyah. In the men's side of things, we've got Team Raw, which is Rollins, Balor, Owens, Mysterio, Rey Mysterio, and Bobby Lashley taking the place of Dom. Because obviously, as we've already mentioned, maybe you were saying that Drew and Bobby might get into it.
I think
Could
Drew and Bobby
Ray and Bobby get into it? Because,
maybe.
Because he got his son out the team.
It's Survivor Series, Jack.
Everyone's
right. Everybody doesn't like one another. That's the problem with these matches. Nobody works together.
You know what? I quite enjoyed the one the other year where Team Raw were just at each other's throats and then won 5-0 on the night.
Yeah.
That was pretty good little twisty twist.
Yeah, it was a good little twist. Will we see it happen again?
I don't know. The SmackDown men's team is Drew McIntyre, Jeff Hardy, Xavier Woods, King Xavier Woods, Sami Zayn, and Happy Corbin.
He's a good boy.
In other exciting news, actually, there's been a return of a beloved Attitude Era star to New Japan Pro Wrestling. He's more famous in Japan for being just like a staple of their wrestling scene.
Yeah.
But he's come back for the World Tag League, and it's none other than, as I mentioned, well, first, name me your favourite member of WWF's 90s light heavyweight division.
My favourite? Jeff Hardy.
Oh.
I'm only messing though, because he was a staple, I think, of that division.
Who else? Name another one.
S.A.
Rios. X-Pac. Yeah, my favourite was S.A. Rios.
S.A. Rios was really good though too.
But we're talking about Taka Michinoku, who's coming back for the World Tag League, teaming with his stablemate, because remember, he's in Suzuki Gun, Minoru Suzuki. They're going to tag together. I don't think they'll win, but you never know. You never know, do you? You never know. I would love for an appearance by Funaki, obviously.
Me too.
It's not going to happen.
With
but
the mic.
Oh, imagine if Funaki...
That would be incredible.
But it would be nice to see Taka back in action anyway. How old is he now?
He must be... I don't know. Is he in his 40s, 50s?
I reckon he's in his 50s, you know.
I think he's in his 50s.
I don't have to check.
But that's such a good team up, though. Why did I say that in such a weird cadence?
He's
That's
48.
such a team up, though. He's 48.
It is a good team.
Wow.
You imagine Suzuki being all hard and Taka being all evil. It's going to be great. Ooh. So, that'll be exciting.
It's going to be good.
And we also have another bit of World Tag League news, but that's going to be in a future news video. So look out for that very shortly on this very channel. We have to end on sad news, unfortunately, because news came out of the Rebuilding Buff podcast on Twitter announcing that Judy Bagwell has sadly passed away. They said, "It is with a heavy heart that we must announce that this past Friday, the matriarch of the Bagwell family has passed away. Judy Bagwell was blessed with 3 amazing children, a loving husband, and so many great memories over the years." And I think that's true. You know, everyone obviously remembers her for the Judy Bagwell on a forklift match, which is often looked back on in a comedic sort of way. Yeah. But she's part of wrestling history, you know?
Yeah, without a doubt. And I think I assume for Buff, it must have been nice as well to have his mum there amongst everything as well, you know, getting involved in the thing that he loves the most, that she was supportive in him going to do too. So, you know, it's really, really sad. But at the same time, I'm glad that Buff had that time with his mum to do that kind of stuff.
I agree as well. So yes, we have had to end on sad news, but there is more news coming up later on, so stay tuned to the channel for all of that. Thank you very much for watching. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and we'll see you very soon.